Hello. Our friends of Today All Day are watching, and we're so glad you are. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. And you may not know this, but you have tuned into Today in 30.
Just in case you got here by accident, wanted you to know what it was. You know how we do it here. It's our special blend of all the things that you love across all 4 hours of our show, and we break it down into a single half hour for you. What's up first?
All right. First, testing on COVID vaccines for kids 5 and up is now in its final stages, and we're going to have the very latest on that, what it could mean for a full return to the classroom next fall.
Also, we are counting down the days into the Tokyo Olympics, and you're going to love our athlete to watch who's making waves.
All right. And if you're hungry, you are going to want to get into what we are cooking up. It's a dish that we like to call one and done. And it'll make use of all those summer veggies just sitting around lonely in your kitchen right now.
Sounds delicious. Let's get moving. You know why?
I do.
It's time for Today in 30. Turning now to the coronavirus. And this morning we have new progress to report in the push to get more children vaccinated, preferably before the start of the new school year. We have complete coverage this morning, starting with NBC's Stephanie Gosk. Steph, good morning.
Good morning, Craig. Moderna, and Pfizer say they are in the final stages of testing the COVID vaccines on young children 5 and above. As early as the fall, the FDA could have the trial data around the time classroom doors open again, with parents eager for a real return to school.
If the final vaccine trials go well, it won't be long before every American, even the smallest among us, will be eligible for the shot. Drug company Pfizer announcing it has moved to the next testing phase for children ages 5 to 11. The trial will include 4,500 participants in the U.S. and Europe. Stanford Medicine is one of 90 clinical sites. Among the factors being tested is the size of the dose.
The children sometimes require lower doses of vaccines, not just COVID vaccines, but others as well, in order to achieve the same or even better immune responses.
The vaccine approval news comes as a troubling variant, first discovered in India, is spreading rapidly around the world.
In the UK, the Delta variant is the rapidly emerging as the dominant variant. We cannot let that happen in the United States.
The Delta variant now accounts for 60% of the new cases in the UK. Experts believe it is the most infectious yet and may be associated with an increase in severity, according to the White House. It makes up more than 6% of the U.S. cases. The best defense? That vaccine.
Get vaccinated, particularly if you've had your first dose. Make sure you get that second dose. And for those who have been not vaccinated yet, please get vaccinated.
Dr. Fauci announced that Washington has become the 13th state where more than 70% of adults have received one dose. And the vaccination numbers aren't the only thing getting high there. A new incentive offers joints for jabs. For a tamer treat, there's free ice cream in Seattle. With the help of incentives and a push to make vaccines more accessible across the country, half of U.S. adults are now fully vaccinated. A great start, the White House says, but still not good enough to reach at least one dose for 70% of adults by July 4th.
And some great numbers. The case numbers looking really good as well. The head of the CDC says we are down 94% since January. Wow. It's pretty incredible.
Well, joints for jabs. Huh?
Joints for jabs, Craig, out there in Washington.
All right.
Get yourself out there.
All right, Steph, thank you. He's already vaccinated, but
I don't know, maybe you can.
He was checking Expedia during your show, your spot there.
Followed by some ice cream in Seattle.
Yeah, sorry. Steph, thank you. Let's turn to Dr. Ashish Jha, Dean of Brown University School of Public Health. Dr. Jha, morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back, Savannah.
Well, let's talk about this Delta variant. We heard Dr. Fauci and even the president sounding the alarm about it. What in particular is so concerning?
Yeah, so it is by far the most contagious variant of this virus that we have seen throughout the whole pandemic. It's what has caused the huge spikes in India. It's causing serious increase in cases in the UK, despite the fact that they're very vaccinated. So it really is a problem. The good news is our vaccines seem to be holding up quite well, but the contagiousness and potentially the lethality of this virus, that's really what's concerning many of us.
Yeah, because we do have, a threshold of folks vaccinated here. But can a variant like that reverse that progress? I mean, what are the stakes here?
Yeah, well, the stakes are that we still have a lot of Americans who have not yet gotten vaccinated. They are extremely vulnerable to this virus. So that's obviously the biggest concern. I think the data that's emerging suggests that if you have been vaccinated, you're going to be fine. That the vaccines really do seem to hold up against the virus pretty well. But my big concern is the large pockets of America that remain unvaccinated, including a group of older Americans who still have not gotten the shot. They're particularly vulnerable to this virus.
That leads me to my next question. I wondered whether you think we are on track to hit the president's goal of 70% of American adults with at least one shot by July 4th.
You know, I always thought this was the president's most ambitious goal. He has set 3 different goals for vaccines. At this moment, it looks pretty concerning. I'm not sure we're going to hit that number because vaccinations really have slowed down, especially in southern states where they've really just come to a crawl. So we've got to redouble our efforts, reach out to communities that are feeling concerned about whether they want to get vaccinated or not, help offer assurance. And maybe the Delta variant, given its contagiousness, will also motivate some people to go ahead and get the shot.
And finally, before you let you go, your thoughts on this next phase of trials on kids, on the little ones as young as 5.
Yeah, you know, all of the trials so far down to 12 have been really, really good. I expect that same thing to happen in the younger children. I have a 9-year-old, so I know he's excited about getting vaccinated when the clinical data come in. Maybe late summer, early fall, we'll have that data, and I expect it to be positive, but let's see what the data shows us.
I bet your 9-year-old reads those medical data as well, Dr. Jha. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We are back as Carson joins the party. Millions of Americans, of course, have been working and learning from home throughout this pandemic. Living rooms, dining rooms, sofas, all turned into offices.
That begs the question, how clean are those spaces? NBC's investigative and consumer correspondent Vicky Nguyen went swabbing for the answers. What's up,
Indeed, my trusty swabs. Oh, good morning. Let us be real. When is the last time you actually cleaned your desk or your computer? And which do you think would be cleaner, your home office or your desk in the office? We decided to take a workspace tour with the help of a germ meter to find out.
As many as 70% of employees reported working from home this past year. And now some companies say employees can work remotely as long as they want. In many offices, even before the pandemic, cleaning crews sanitize desks daily. But can we say the same for our home offices? You know, the ones we share with kids, pets, and our meals?
So how dirty is your work from home desk? To find out, we're using this device. It tests for invisible living cells. In short, it's a germ meter, and the higher the number, the dirtier the surface.
I swab my keyboard.
This is where I let my fingers do the walking. Mouse, conveniently located next to my open food.
And desk.
All right, here we go. It's not promising when there's actually visible dirt on the swab.
Next, I prep the samples by breaking this tube. It releases a reagent that mixes with whatever's on the swab.
I know the results are going to be bad because I've cleaned this area exactly this many times.
In a matter of seconds,
I got a result of 1,513.
For reference, hospitals are expected to keep their high-touch surfaces below 100. We don't expect to have the same level of cleanliness in the average home, but 1,500 indicates my keyboard could use some cleaning. My mouse, slightly lower at 1144, but my desk?
Whoa, this one by far, 7,506.
To help me out, my generous teammates on the consumer investigative team agreed to swab their workspaces. Many of their numbers were even higher than mine.
Ooh, gross. 3,200 on my keyboard.
3,285. America, please don't judge me.
12,743. Is this bad, Joe?
It's not great.
Producer Jamie swabbed her workspace.
7,319. Disgusting.
And her daughter's.
5,736. Gross.
Out of the 3 surfaces, keyboards were the germiest, with an average of 6115. We took a trip to my desk at 30 Rock to compare.
It's cleaned a lot more often, and it even has this sign that says, this area has been cleaned and disinfected.
I do the same 3 swabs. Again, the keyboard is still the dirtiest compared to the desk and the mouse, but at 251, it's far cleaner than any of our home offices. Now that we know our home offices are pretty germy, let's go further and find out what kind of bacteria is on these surfaces. We collected samples from our home workspaces with this special swab and took them to Columbia University microbiologist Dr. Susan Whittier.
We are in suspense. What did you find?
We found a lot of different types of bacteria, most of which are normal.
In total, she identified 8 different types of microorganisms living on our desks. Most are safe and commonly found on our skin, water, indoor plants, soil, and dust.
But one of the work areas that was swabbed did have a potentially pathogenic bacteria. That was your desk, and it was loaded with Staph aureus.
That's right. My desk at home was apparently covered in a bacteria called Staphylococcus aureus.
What does that mean?
It certainly could cause an eye infection. It causes skin infection, soft tissue infection. So that was rather surprising.
I need to go leave and clean that right now. That's just disgusting. That is so gross. It's right there.
Fortunately, it's easy enough to reduce the number of germs at your workspace. Dr. Whittier says clean it twice a week with soap and water or one of these, a disinfectant wipe. And don't just wipe down your desk. Focus on the high-touch areas like your keyboard and, of course, your mouse. While it might be convenient, don't eat at your desk. Not only is it cleaner to eat at a kitchen table, but it also gives you a break from the workspace. While pets are cute, they can also be dirty, so try to discourage them from lounging on your workspace. Come on, Columbo, let's go.
A reminder that cleaning is important, but
I don't want anybody to be a germaphobe. We're surrounded by bacteria. We're covered in bacteria. It's normal.
Happy Wednesday to all of you watching Today All Day. I'm Vicki Wynn here. You just finished watching my germ meter story, and I gotta say, after I cleaned my desk at home, it made a huge difference. Before I used the germ meter, it was like a 7,500 reading. Afterwards, it dropped to like 168. So yes, cleaning definitely makes a difference.
Hey everyone watching Today in 30, I'm Joe Fryer. I'm really excited to share this story with you, especially during Pride Month. It's about 2 men who are the longest married same-sex couple in American history. Now their story is the subject of a children's book. How'd they do it? Well, it took some creativity. Check the story out for yourself.
We're back with our month-long series celebrating Pride.
Yeah, this morning we meet 2 men thought to be the longest married same-sex couple in America.
NBC News Now anchor Joe Fryer is here with the story. Hey, Joe.
Hey there, good morning. This is a really cool story that I wasn't aware of before. So in 2004, Massachusetts became the first state to legalize same-sex marriage. In 2015, the Supreme Court made it the law of the land. But you have to dig much deeper in history to find the story of Michael McConnell and Jack Baker, who were married in Minnesota 50 years ago. Now their story is being passed on to the next generation, detailed in a new children's book.
This is a serious occasion, but not a somber one.
As far as weddings go, this one might seem rather conventional, with rings.
Bless, O Lord, the giving and receiving of these rings.
With vows.
I declare that they are to live together and are now joined in marriage.
With a 3-tiered cake.
Yeah.
But the 2 plastic grooms sitting atop that cake, and the real ones smiling right behind it, were rather unexpected sights in 1971.
Everyone thought it was impossible and illegal, and we proved that it was not only not illegal, but it was not impossible.
Their story starts in the 1960s when Michael McConnell and Jack Baker were students at the University of Oklahoma and met at a party. 6 months later, Jack proposed.
And I said, well, I'll commit on one condition. You have to find a way for us to get legally married. And he said, well, looks like I'm going to have to go to law school.
And that's exactly what Jack did, meticulously studying the law after the couple moved to Minnesota.
I found the marriage statute in Minnesota. I found there was nothing in there that said that we couldn't get married.
So they applied for a marriage license in Hennepin County, but they were denied. That's when the men hatched a clever plot. Jack legally changed his name to one that's more gender neutral, Pat Lynn. Then Michael applied for a marriage license in another county, and the unsuspecting clerk issued it.
Michael and Jack have pledged their faith. They have publicly declared their love.
Before county officials could figure it out, the men quickly wed in a small ceremony with a Methodist pastor. Those 2 grooms on the cake came from bride and groom toppers that were snapped in half.
We prevailed, and I'm quite happy about that.
Their story is now the subject of an illustrated children's book written by Rob Sanders.
Here's 2 guys doing the improbable, overcoming obstacles, being told no, but persevering.
The book is called Two Grooms on a Cake, the story of America's first gay wedding. Sanders compares baking a cake to forming a relationship. Both need time and love.
When parents and kids read this book, what do you hope is their takeaway?
I hope that parents and kids, their teachers, their librarians, realize that when you see injustice, that there's no one better to fight against injustice than yourself.
For Michael and Jack, it's an honor to share their story, the tale of two grooms guided by two principles.
The first is full and absolute equality for all people. No exceptions, no excuses. And then our second one, love is the most powerful force in the universe. It can and does transform everything.
The Tokyo Olympics are less than 2 months away, and this year the competition moves on to the water when surfing makes its Olympic debut.
One athlete we're going to be watching is Team USA surfer Carissa Moore. The 28-year-old from Honolulu, Hawaii, is a 4-time world champ.
She most recently wowed the surfing world with a jaw-dropping air reverse during the World Surf League's April event in Australia. So we can't wait to see what she has in store for Tokyo. Carissa up very early for us. They're in Hawaii. Carissa, good morning. Thank you for waiting. What is it, 3:30 there?
Yep, it's 3:30. Good morning, guys.
3:30 a.m.
Man.
Thanks for getting up.
So, yeah, we really appreciate you getting up. So, obviously, again, this is the first time the Olympics are going to feature surfing. How does it feel? Like, what does it mean to you as someone who's committed their life to this sport that it's now going to be part of the Olympics?
Gosh, this is a huge moment for surfing. I have to admit, when I was a little girl, it wasn't even on my radar. It really only became a real dream the past 4 years when it was announced that it was accepted into the Olympics. And I mean, the Olympics is the epitome of sport. That's where you really want to perform. That's the main stage. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited for people that haven't had the chance to actually watch surfing to watch it and become a fan, hopefully.
Yeah, Carissa, you've got you, along with every other member of Team USA, suffer because of COVID-19. You'll have the lack of family right there watching. How difficult is that going to be?
Gosh, I mean, it's huge. I usually travel with my husband or my dad, and those are two people I really wanted to share this experience with. But, one thing that the pandemic, I think, has taught me and all of us is how to adapt and go with the flow. So I'm looking forward to the Olympic experience and sharing it with my team. And I have a great team, and I know a lot of the other surfers as well. So it'll be really special.
I have to tell you, just to give people at home some perspective, Carissa, you are currently ranked #1 in the world. Wow. I can't even, you see people out who are surfing, so I can't even imagine what you can do and how you're training and what you're going to do.
Gosh, well, thank you so much. No, it's, I actually just got home about a week ago, and we were in Australia for about 3 months competing in 4 different events on the World Championship Tour. It was a long time, but it was fun to get back in the jersey. And, besides the Olympics, we still have a full year, but it's nice because it keeps us ready to go for whatever's to come.
Carissa, we understand this won't be your first trip to Japan. You competed there back in 2019. You even speak a little Japanese. How are you preparing this time around? What's your training been like?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would have loved to have done a trip to Japan before the Olympics to kind of test out the venue, but I'll be training at home. I have a great team behind me, and just trying to, the conditions in Japan the waves can be small and a little powerless. I mean, who knows? Mother Nature can send you whatever she wants, but I'll definitely try to hone in on my small wave surfing skills before I get going.
Carissa, there's been a little tension in the surfing world over competing under the U.S. flag versus the Hawaiian flag, which is, we all think of as the birthplace of surfing. You're from Hawaii, surfed under the flag in the past. How do you go to Tokyo and represent both?
Oh, I am completely honored to be going and representing the USA. I'm proud to be a part of America. I'm also a very proud Hawaiian, and I'll definitely be there representing the Aloha spirit the best that I can. And I'm proud to represent both.
Well, we are proud that you're representing us.
Yeah,
Carissa, thank you so much.
Okay, if you're still thinking about what to make for lunch today, you're going to want to see what chef and author Geoffrey Zakarian's got.
And this dish is one and done. And even better, it'll make use of all those veggies that you bought that you didn't use that are just sitting in the refrigerator.
Okay, hi, Geoffrey.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Morning. Okay, before we get to this delicious dish, which I'm into.
Yes.
Our whole producing team, including our executive producer, Joanne, cannot stop staring at your Instagram, and evidently it's going viral.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Which Instagram?
This, right here.
You working out, putting us to shame.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I try to do that every Wednesday. I work out every day, but I try to do that every Wednesday. I did it as a joke first. People said, why don't you just post that? It'd be fun. And I did it. Now it's you know, look what happens, right? Stuff you don't plan on, like the pandemic happens and life changes. And so that was life-changing, just like the pandemic.
I mean,
oh, my God.
Honestly, most of us just gained the COVID-19. So the fact that you
Speak for yourself, 25 here.
The fact that you put those abs to work is helpful because you're cooking up something really delicious today.
And we're two Southern girls.
Kind.
Yeah.
We're ready to eat.
We sure are. Okay, what are you cooking?
This couldn't be easier. This is a Manhattan corn chowder. So chowder's great, but, you know, it is summer. This is a hot or cold dish. It's fantastic. It's gluten-free, and you can make it dairy-free. Have a little butter. You can take the butter out, olive oil. It's very simple, so yummy and so delicious. I like to call it a one-pot wonder. Come over here. I'm going to show you.
Oh, I like
very
that.
simple. I am just in a pot, any kind of pot. You don't have to have a fancy pot. I put carrots, onions, leeks, celery, a little chili pepper, and garlic. I'm sweating it. Now, this is the base for any soup in the world: gumbo, chowder, chicken noodle, whatever you want. Then all I do to that, very simple, is I'm going to add some tomato paste, some fresh thyme. You can use whatever herb you like. Some a little bit of canned tomato that's pureed.
Ooh, yes.
And then very simply stock. Now I like to use vegetable stock. I find it very sort of neutral in flavor.
Yeah.
But you can use water. Yes, you can use water. And during the pandemic, I cooked most things with water because I didn't want to have to keep running out and getting stock. All right. So then you just add your potatoes and 25 minutes until the potatoes are cooked, and then add the corn at the very end, about 5 minutes, because you want that bite on the corn. And summer corn is coming. You can feel it. You can see it. Yeah. It's not quite there, but you can use any corn. A great tip when you're using store-bought corn, make a soup. Because it doesn't matter. The soup turns the corn into magic.
Is that frozen? Is that frozen corn, or where'd you get that corn?
No, that's just corn I took out of a cob. I bought it at the supermarket, completely peeled and shucked and wrapped, and it's fine. So I'm going to let this cook for about 35, 40 minutes total.
Jeffrey, I have a question for you.
Look at this.
I like my chowders a little creamier. What would I add to it that would give me that white, creamy looking moment?
Absolutely. So this is a Manhattan chowder. We've substituted cream with tomato. So you simply take out the tomato, put the cream in it, and boom, you're happier. You're at your happy place.
He's from the South, so he wants a little cream, you know?
No problem. I love cream too, but you know, this is summer's coming, and you know, we want our abs to look, you know, kind of okay, right?
Oh, for sure. And you know what I love about this? It seems like one of those recipes that you can freeze and save for later.
Yes.
Absolutely. And plus, I serve this with my fried chickpea salad, some toasted garlic bread. It's a meal. It's a soup meal. And people kind of forget about real hearty soups can be still healthy. Gluten-free, dairy-free. If you want, just take the butter out. And you have, like, everything in here. And with a salad, you have a perfect composed meal.
And by the way, it's so easy to cook for company, easy to cook for kids, easy to cook for anybody.
Anybody.
So, Geoffrey, is there anything in the kitchen that you cannot live without?
Anything in the kitchen I can't live without. Probably. That's a really tough question.
Come on, anything. He thinks your actual kitchen looks good.
Yes.
Well, the kitchen is something that's really fundamental. You need fundamental good equipment. So I always tell people, buy less, spend more. And you'll spend the same as you get all those other gadgets. So buy the best, just don't buy a lot. So definitely like cast iron, anything Le Creuset, anything Dutch oven-ish works. I love to have very, very good pans, but I don't have a ton of stuff because where are you going to put it all? So I always say spend more, buy less, and you'll spend the same.
I think that's such a good idea because also there's half the stuff stays in the back of the cabinet and you never even use it.
It's so true.
Absolutely.
It's so true.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, Geoffrey, happy summer. Sending you so much love.
Can't wait to try that, Geoffrey.
Okay, to get this recipe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Geoffrey. Tell your girls hi.
Cheers.
To get this recipe, head to today.com/food. Well, we got another big show for you tomorrow on Today. We're going to take you to Universal Orlando for the grand opening of the new roller coaster there.
Also, Oscar winner Helen Hunt will stop by.
Have a great day. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning on Today.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.